Hey everyone, I wanted to come on here to just briefly talk about I am headed to a doctor's appointment with my OBGYN because I have been having some issues with my blood sugar. And in past videos, I've talked about this. It is 1,000 times worse during my period or that time of the month. And my blood sugars just skyrocket. Well, they've been doing okay, during it, especially after getting on the Tandem T-Slim X2 pump and with the Dexcom. But I have now started having, sorry, there's a bug, periods that last for 30 days, awful periods, or I will not have a period for a month, but still have symptoms of PMS, things like that, and it's starting to take a toll on my health, physically and mentally. And so I made an appointment, kind of like an emergency appointment with my OBGYN, which I'm headed to in just a little bit. I know this will not apply to everybody, obviously men and things like that, but I know a lot of women, and not everybody, but a lot of women have problems during that time of the month with their blood sugars and the hormones and all that kind of stuff. And I've always had trouble with it, horrible periods, along with horrible periods that affect my blood sugar to the point of hospitalization. So I wanted to go and talk to him again, have him check me out, and we go over some possible options. He's discussed hysterectomy, which they've wanted to give me a hysterectomy since I was 24, but because I was a childbearing age, had never had any children. And then after I had my son, even though they told me they didn't want me to get pregnant with my son, they told me after I had my son, they did not want me to get pregnant ever again. And I did not. They still would not do a hysterectomy on me. But now that I'm 50, they're like, last time I talked to them, they were like, well, we can do a hysterectomy, blah, 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 blah. Keep your ovaries. And the problem is the ovaries are the problem because they're what caused the hormone, right? And you still will have that. Lots of women say they still have where they feel like they're on their period, but they're not, and all that. So then they talked about an ablation, and my thing is I don't want to have either one, and I really don't want to have a hysterectomy. I actually heal well, for a diabetic and things like that, but it's other things that go wrong. I'm not the usual patient for any surgery. My doctors, I say that, and then I have doctors who've written books on me. So who said, now they're like, I go in so that they can, kind of guinea pig me, and see what's wrong, how to, why am I doing it, why are things affecting me the way they do, and stuff like that. So when I say that I am not normal, I'm being funny, but I'm not being funny. It is literally like that. I mean, I am so jacked up, it's not funny. But, and my OBGYN is very compassionate, but I don't want to go in and have one and then turn around and then say, in a few years or down the road, well, you need a hysterectomy now. I don't want a hysterectomy at all. People say, oh, it's not that bad. Bullshit. Okay? Bullshit. So I'm going to call bullshit on that. Even as technology has gotten better, it is not. Both things are surgeries and come with high risk. So, but my husband's pulling up right now, so I'll get back with y'all, let y'all know what the appointment how it went and see. I've had a biopsy in the past, so it could be something. You never know what it is. I actually feel better. I mean, I'm a little nervous, but I feel better now that I've got the appointment. And I mean, they got me in, called me yesterday, got me in today. So um, I will let you guys know what he says, how it goes, and things like that. So I'll be back. Okay, I am back. Yes, I look fabulous. I came in immediately, took my bra off. Yes, freedom! And put my hair up in a psychotic bun, and I don't care. Okay? It's nothing like being violated. I'm just saying. But the gist of it is that with how weird I am, my body reacts just weirdly to everything. He thinks that I should have the ablation surgery, and he said this Monday. So it is currently, right now, Wednesday. So they're supposed to call me and see and let me know what time. I'm obviously nervous, but I'm nervous because I've tried to stress him, I am a brittle type 1 diabetic. And I love my doctor. I love my OBGYN. I mean, as much as you can love an OBGYN. And mainly because he is like the size of a jockey. He's very small, which means he comes with very small hands. You gotta love it, because I did have a gynecologist that was 7'4". He weighed 300 pounds, had to duck when he came in, and he had Mongasso hands. Like, I hated him, and I told him I hated him. I'm like, what kind of damn giant freak of nature like you would come in and be a damn gynecologist? I mean, your hands look like peckers anyway. They are the size of penises. And you're going to be rooting around down there, and Anastasia Beaverhausen is very delicate. But anyway, I digress. So, he did the regular pap smear, everything, breast exam, and then I'm going to also scheduled for my 3D mammogram at some point. But they're supposed to call me later in the week to let me know what time, and I will keep y'all updated on that and how everything goes. I was trying to explain to him that I always, no matter what surgeries I have, does not matter, I keep my pump on. He's like, well, we'll monitor your blood sugar very well. I said, and I'm going to keep my pump on. I said, and you can monitor it through that, because that's what it's for, and I cannot be without my pump for 30 minutes without, 5 minutes, but if it's 30 minutes, I can take my pump off, and within 5 minutes, my blood sugar is sky high. So, and I've tried to make him understand that, and I've got a feeling that they're going to try to make me take it off during surgery, and that's not happening. Okay, pumpkin? So it's not happening. There may be a lot that might go wrong, but the one thing I know that I can control won't go wrong, which will be that. And if anything I can stress to any of you is they're not specialists. They're not endocrinologists. They're not specialists in diabetes, and they'll have some knowledge of it, but they don't have the total just kit and caboodle of it. And your body, and I know that I do excellent with my pump on during surgeries. And they can say that it's not sterile. Well, then I will put it in a plastic bag. They can still work it through the plastic bag, and it's still, I know anything they can come at me with, I already know and used it. And I've had one person question me, and but never tell me no. And so this doctor's not going to. And I really like him. I'm not trying to be ugly about it or whatever, but my health is more than his pride, and his, what he thinks is knowledge or whatever. And anyway, and I'll be put under, so that kind of thing. I am nervous. I'm just so tired of surgeries, y'all. Um, I mean, I'm still not recovered from all the surgeries and all that anesthesia, and then I'm having to be more anesthesia, which I actually do well with anesthesia, which is great. That's the one thing I can say that has never messed up. Thank you, Lord. Um, is anesthesia. So, and and again, all this comes with its own risk. It could work, I mean, he said, I can't promise you. I said, I'm not asking you to promise me. I'm just asking you, you'll do the best of your ability to take care of me, and then be prepared that weird stuff will happen. Something that you may not even think is associated with the operation you did could pop up, and don't dismiss what I'm telling you, because I know my body very well. So I will do another video once I hear from them. I just thought I would come on here. I thought this might be something that other women, young, older, it's my husband, letting our puppy out. I mean, a lot of younger women have to have this done, or hysterectomies or even ablations. I mean, all women of all ages, shape, size, color, whatever. So, and I will take y'all through this like I have with my other surgeries, the good, the bad, the ugly. But something's got to give, because I don't feel well. I just don't feel well. And I think a lot too, it's gotten a lot worse since the cancer, and then having all those surgeries and everything. And, I can't lose weight. Thank God I'm not gaining any more weight, but I can't lose it. And, hormones have a lot to do with that, and your periods and things like that. So, but I am nervous, and I would appreciate your prayers. Your well wishes and thoughts are great, but prayers. I'm a Christian, I'm a believer, and prayers are definitely what I need. If you have any questions, again, please ask. I mean, I'll do my best to answer them, and if I can't answer myself, I will do my best to find the answer. Just share my experiences with y'all, and that's all for now. I'll make this short and sweet. Just remember, be the reason somebody gets drunk today. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.